Hey nerds, today we're checking out this Leatherhead figure from the JOYTOY Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. That's right, got this imported from LTK. Pretty cool site, they got some good deals over there. Look at that, that's kind of nice background. I'm not saving these packaging anymore though, so let's get rid of that. Now, yeah, okay, let's see what we got in here. He does come with one of these stands like all the other turtles. You can smell the paint. Let me see here. Yeah, you can smell like the paint that dried, like the fumes from the paint. Interesting. It's a fresh figure right there. Totally fresh. Right out the box. Can't get any fresher. He's kind of loaded with stuff. I really love JOYTOY for how much stuff they give you with the figures. It's really so great. Ooh, knocked him over. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Extra hands. And of course we have the sewer tap stand. There you go. What else is in here? Okay. We can, I guess, just get rid of this thing. Does it go this way? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Alright. Then we have weapons here. Alright, so we have a crab. Oh, sorry, lobster. I don't know my crustaceans. Meh. Crusty crustaceans. We have this. This is pretty cool. Can you catch them? Now he would catch fish with this, not a lobster. Okay, this is, you can see this is a flimsy plastic, not sharp, so that's good if you got young children's. Does this move? Oh, it moves. Okay, I like that this moves. You can get it into whatever pose you want. It doesn't move the rope at all, but it just spins in there. You got your little fishing pole. I like that. Kind of old school vibe fishing pole. You got your shoddy boom body. This move? No, that'd be cool. Yeah, you get your shoddy right here. Look at the different paint apps. That's pretty solid. I like that a lot. Very cool. They really are great with details. Then you got your bazooka here with missile. Your red rocket. Yeah, does it come out? Yeah, it pops out. Be cool if it had like a fire mechanism. Pretty nice little design on that bazooka there. Let's see, hands. We got a little trigger finger hand, left hand, right hand for holding. Excuse me, for holding stuff, and then yeah, for holding other stuff. Just small, different sizes, kind of. Probably for this, right? Yeah. There you go. That one's made for that. Perfect. Oops. Now check out the tail. We got a metal bar in there. Barbell. That's nice. We want the metal barbell. It's going to be more sturdy. We're going to pop that in here. Yeah, okay. Goes right in. And then yeah, this is nice soft rubber with a wire in there. Now I've heard that the wire can poke through if you're not careful. Because yeah, so don't bend that too much, people. Only thing that's bad about the tail is that on the shelf, look how much room he takes up. He's going to go on the top shelf right there. So he's not going to have a lot of room behind him. Maybe if I put him down a shelf, the tail can go underneath the other one. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so we got, and I can really smell the paint on this guy. Like, really smell it. The paint fume. Got the detail on the pants. Got the weathered look. Nice work boots. Work boots for cruising around the marsh. And you see in there we got metal joints for the hips, which I like that JOYTOY pretty much does that on their bigger figures. Now my buddy Cody over here says these will break off if you move the legs too much. These will fall off of there. So they seem sturdy on mine, buddy. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. They do look like they're gonna break off if you. They're super stiff. So there's that. Look at the detail here on the scales, all the way to the mouth, head. Nice. Let's see here. The mouth should open. Looks like we'll go any farther than that. I don't want to break it, obviously. All right, that's pretty nice. I like it. Backpack with the. Okay, so this shotgun can go back here, right? Oh, this. Okay, so that will actually open up. Yeah, pop this off here. Make it much easier to put this in, and then let's see if we can get it back on. That's always the case, right? Easy to get apart, and hard to put back on. All right, there we go. All right, it's locked in pretty nice. And this will just looks like it just comes off pretty easy. It seems pretty like really soft plastic. Yeah, it looks cool. I really like the look on this. The overall look on this. Awesome scaling, everything. Good articulation. Check out this move. Yeah. So it looks like the whole joint moves up in there like a boot cut up inside the pant leg. This is the range of motion on the ankle, and there's a little bit of ankle rocker. Yeah, there we go. Ankle rocker in there. Double jointed knees. Yep, double jointed knees. Look at that. Nice little leg kicks up. You can sit cross-legged if you can get the tail out the way. We got the drop down hips right there. You can see that. Drop down a little bit so you can kick out farther on the side. And then we have, yeah, thigh cut right there, rotation. And look at how big these joints are. So they seem pretty sturdy, and they don't seem to be very flimsy. It's like they're holding them up pretty well. Oh, see, there we go. It broke off. Exactly what happened to my pal Cody over too much new toys. So I expected that to happen, and it did. All right, so then he spins at the waist right here, waist cut, and then we have a torso cut, abdomen crunch cut, whatever you want to call it. Spins there, and this is how much crunch he's getting out of the whole thing. Lean back, crunch forward. So it's pretty decent. And let's see here. Shoulders go out that far, they go all the way around. Man, I wish this would stay up better. And then we have a bicep cut. Spins all the way around. We have double jointed elbows. Yep. So see the bottom joint or top joint. I don't know, whatever. The bicep joint part goes that far, and then the forearm goes that far. And then together, you're getting about that. A little over 90. That's nice. This joint, yeah, these are barbell joints as well. So they spin all the way around. You can pretty much get any range of motion out of it. Should be pretty easy to pop off, switch out accessories, weapons, whatever you want to do. Let's see here. Will this just go back in? Doesn't want to just go back in. It looks like paint was holding it on more than anything. Yeah, there's so much paint, excess paint on it. It doesn't want to go back in. Yeah, anyways, don't really care about that. If I'm being honest. See the neck articulation. Spins all the way around here. Right? And that looks like, yeah, that's actually a metal joint in there too. I don't know if you can see it with the light hits it just right. It's a metal joint in there. That's nice. And that, see, just at that back neck joint, we're getting lots of movement. Sideways, all around. That's awesome. Then we have the upper neck joint right here. So you can look kind of almost straight up, but not really. And then this rotates right here. And a little bit of rotation as well in there, left and right. That's nice. And then the jaw we looked at earlier. Wonder if we just look at the detail in the teeth and the tongue in there. You can see in there. And there we go. Nice. With the bumps. Yeah. This is really cool looking figure. I dig it. What? So what do you do with this? Why does he have just an extra lobster? Does he throw these at people? Like I know he's from the marsh, the bayou, or whatever you want to say, but why does he always have like lobsters or crawdads with him? And he stands super nice. Like even with the tail not touching the table, it's not holding him up. Balance is really nice, which is, I mean, that's a classic Joy Toy move right there. They do have solid balance. Even like all their Warhammer figures are sick. He's gonna throw this at you like a freaking ninja star. Lobster to the face, mother effer. Snack time. Does he eat it? Crawdads. You know, this would make a good Killer Croc. If Joy Toy made a Killer Croc for me, a Batman. This is a sick looking version of it. Even like a lizard for Spider-Man. That something like this would be amazing. Just looks so cool. Did the other one? I don't know. Fell off. Something fell off. Size of tail. Felt like it. All right. That's our Leatherhead figure. He's going back there on that shelf up there next to Krang, if you can see that. These Joy Toy Ninja Turtle figures are so cool. Got Metalhead on the way, and Shredder. I've been waiting for Shredder for a while. They re-released it, so the prices were nice. Instead of they like once he was like out of stock, the prices jumped up like crazy. But now he's back restocked. They're all back to retail again, so that's good. Yep, LT Cave coming in clutch on the laser figures, and the party wagon that they made too. So all that in the future coming up. Let me know what you guys think of this Leatherhead figure. Aside from this part that just keeps falling off, I guess this one hasn't fallen off yet, but I could yank it off if I wanted to. Aside from that, like pretty solid figure, man. Really, just detail and is beautiful looking. All right, see you guys later.